Morning team, it's Wednesday, April 26. It's 8 o'clock here, so it's Frankfurt open right now, London in 1 hour. But the kill zone already started and we got almost no news, basically, today. Small news in New York. Nothing fancy, nothing dangerous. So another good day. Yesterday, price action delivery was top level. Like I haven't seen so much cleanness on low time frame like yesterday. Yeah, I say that we were resistance and the pullback was kind of needed, and that what happened. So we are in sync. I also say that this liquidity high should go at some point. Let's see when it's gonna go, if this week, maybe next week, who knows. But I think that this is a weak high right now. So yeah, daily, monthly is again like a raid, and there's 3 days left, today plus 2 days extra. But let's see. I mean, item frame is not like it's not giving me too much information right now. I just see a pullback. I mean, this is kind of bearish daily, but it's not like an engulfing. They took the low, they took the high, took the low, and now they are back in the range. So it's not like that closer really bearish, you know. It's a bearish pullback, but it's not extra bearish. I see liquidity below these lows. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Euro does something like that on a daily level, but hourly is not. Tell me this, you know, something like this will be lovely, because I wanted this order block fully mitigated since 3 days, 4 days, it's 1 week. I'm saying that there is liquidity here. Something like this will be lovely. Also now this is like low resistance liquidity run. Let's see. Let's see what hourly tell us. So H12, we are back into a bullish order block. Okay. Daily is still up, H12 is still up, there is nothing bearish. We bounce from a bullish order block. This one should go. This bearish order block, which was not really an order block, now is fully mitigated. If we go back up, I don't expect this to hold that much, in my opinion. And yeah, I see liquidity below, but now we are at support and it's kind of pushing. H4 is interesting because you can say that this H4 order block gave up, but it didn't, because the region of the move kind of held price. You know, they raided the lows and they raided in this big wick, which is now fully mitigated in my opinion. Let me see. Yeah, like the equilibrium held, they didn't arrive there. If we consider the full order block, yes. Kind of clean. So we rated the lows. You know, I'm not a fan of Asia rates, but this one happened in New York, in London closed session and New York, so it's kind of valid. That said, this big rejection is not the most bullish scenarios ever. Let's have a look on H1. Yeah, H1 tell another story. H4 never became like super bearish. H1 did. Look, all these several BMS. You know, I like to count how many swing low gives up. So this one held. This one give up 1, 2, 3. You know. So on H1, bears are in control. I like this untested rejection, and this bearish order block is lovely. These are the type of order block that I love the most as a sponsorship. You know why? Because, as always, this was support. Yesterday I actually expected a pullback in this area and to keep going higher. Okay, instead what they did, they arrived here in this support, price comes down, spend some times, and then finally somebody sell big time and they make like, I don't know how many pips, 60 pip move. Yeah, significant. So yeah, I like this bearish order block a lot. because it's the one that gave up the support, which was kind of strong to me because it was coming from the volume imbalance, you remember? And they spent time here and then push it. So if we go back here and I see some distribution and low time frame confirmation, as always, I'm gonna look for shorts. For now, H1 is up, the recent flow is up. Let's see what they're doing. Yeah, we are into this fair value gap now. We can easily reject off this mitigation. I wouldn't be surprised if we get here and keep going down, you know. But if we get really higher here, I will be super happy, because I think it's also above the 50%. Yes, it's in premium. So this area is an area of interest for me. Instead, if we come back here and we totally break it, then I become super bullish. If I see this, then I become super bullish again. Let's have a look to low time frame. Yeah, this is the same level, the H1 that I just marked out. I see liquidity below Asia, scam liquidity, and there is this M15 untested from a few days ago. There is an M15 raid, then they push higher and they make an M15 BMS here. That it never got tested and it looks like lovely. If for whatever reason, let's say this is like a resistance, a valid resistance, you know, this doji. If I see something like this, we clean Asia lows and then instantly reject bullish, then I become bullish again. I can see this scenario. There are many areas of interest, to be honest. It's a little bit, right now the flow is not like clear. Yesterday the same, when we had here the short I took it, I don't know if you guys watch it, I took a short, I posted in the chat. It was still like aggressive, my short. After my short, New York paid out like immensely clean. There were like many opportunities, M5, M1, all the way down. I think there was 1 year, where is the thing? There was one M5 and 1 year, M5, M5 here. There were many opportunities all the way down. More cleaner, more safer than the one I took it. I took it here. My short was something like that. I think was like this, you know. This was my short, something like here. Yeah. So New York was again cleaner than London for some reason. And I know it can be confusing when I mark out so many areas of interest, but this is why I'm a day trader, and I always change my mind based on M15 flow. So right now the flow is bullish. I don't want to short blindly, but I see that there are many areas of interest to look for shorts. This is valid and this is valid, okay? And if I see that they reverse price and they start to become bearish, I mean, I'm not saying the bears are in control right now because I time frame is still bullish, H4 is bullish, H12 and daily is bullish, but I can see a bearish dump into this liquidity. Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna be around all day, but if you keep an eye on FXCO chat, I'm gonna post some chart later, okay? That's enough for me today, guys. Speak later or tomorrow. Bye.